Good morning children. In the previous classes we discussed how Battle of Plassey enabled the British officials to capture territories in India. Okay, so here company began to expand their territories. So company rule extends or expands different regions or territories in India. So we know that the process of annexation of Indian states by the East India Company. Annexation means combining, joining. So one by one regions or territories are capturing by the Britishers and they are annexing. From 1757 by the Battle of Plassey to 1857, almost 100 years. These 100 years, 1757 to 1857, this period, how company expanded their rule in different regions of India, we are going to discuss today. So company rarely launched a direct military attack on the unknown territory. So instead here we know that company, the Britishers are capturing military attack on the territories of India. Also there are some regions only. Okay, in case of Battle of Plassey we have studied how military with the army they are capturing the Bengal province, but not in all the territories or all the provinces in India were captured in the same way. Different methods were adopted by the Britishers for capturing territories in India. Only in the case of Battle of Plassey, with a battle or war with a large army, Robert Clive captured the Bengal province. Here in other regions, how they captured or expanded their rule. Here later also we know that many policies they have adopted, political or economic or diplomatic methods they also followed for the annexation of the Indian territories. Here after the Battle of Plassey in 1757 and later in 1764 Battle of Buxar taking place. 1764 Battle of Buxar. In this also company appointed residents in Indian states. Who is a resident? So here the company official is known as the resident. Okay, so they are appointing a resident. Who is resident? He is an officer, okay, British officer or the company officer. Resident was appointed in each Indian kingdom or Indian states or Indian ruler, okay, in the kingdom of Indian ruler. So they were also political or commercial agents and their job was to serve the further interest of the company. So here he became the mediator in between the company and the Nawab or the ruler, local ruler. So all matters of the administration resident interfered, okay, in the local ruler's administration. So here through these residents, company officials began interfering in the internal affairs of the Indian states. All the revenue collection or the administration, all the royal matters of the Indian rulers were interfered by the resident. He is the company official. Okay, here they try to decide who was to be appointed as the administrative post, who was to be the successor of the throne, etc. So all matters, politics, political or economic or administrative matters, they will begin to interfere. Sometimes the company also forced the states into a subsidiary alliance. And also company officials forced the local rulers to follow the subsidiary alliance. According to the terms of this alliance, what is subsidiary alliance? Indian rulers were not allowed to have their own independent armed forces. What is subsidiary alliance? The company officials also wanted to implement subsidiary alliance. According to that, the local rulers cannot maintain an army. Okay, so instead of that, they were to be protected by the company. Only the British company will protect the local rulers and their kingdom, but they cannot maintain the army of their own. Rulers cannot maintain their own army. Instead, the Britishers will have the army. They will protect the king or Nawab. So here for the maintenance of army by the Britishers, Indian rulers have to pay the expenditure. Indian rulers have to maintain the expenditure of the British army. So that is called the subsidiary alliance. Okay, so here also what in such cases what the Nawab will be protected, what was offered by the Britishers, Nawab will be protected by the British army. British army will protect the Nawab from the invasion of other local rulers. Okay, that was the condition they made. Now here any other territory also, otherwise what happens if they are unable to maintain or failed to, if the local ruler fails to maintain such a army, a British army in their kingdom, their land was seized by the Britishers. Their territory or the region was captured by the Britishers as a penalty. So when Richard Wellesley became the Governor General in India, the Nawab of Awadh was forced to give over half of his territory to the company in 1801. So Richard Wellesley adopted this policy in the Awadh region, so that the ruler of Awadh or the Nawab of Awadh had to hand over half of his kingdom to the company. Okay, so here also we know that as he failed to pay the taxes, okay, in the subsidiary alliance, he or forces or the British officers, he failed to pay the taxes, so that he had to hand over his half of the kingdom to the Britishers. Also at the same time, in the same method or policy was followed in Hyderabad also. Okay, Hyderabad also, some territories were also captured by the Britishers following this subsidiary alliance. So here we know that company also had now approaching to the South India. Okay, so North India we know that Bengal was captured, and also Awadh state was also annexed by the policy of subsidiary alliance. Now they are looking to the South India, how they had waged war with the Mysore kingdom in south and also Maratha. So two important wars they also had waged with these two kingdoms, Maratha kingdom and also Mysore kingdom, very powerful kingdoms in the south. We are going to study in the coming class.